guys, Higgy Pop here. I am on the road, currently on the road. Breaker 19, Breaker 19. Got your ears on there, Rubber Ducky. Hey there, Hawk Dog. Here's my co-pilot, Bombardier. And man, we're on the road. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. And we're on vacation. And man, I got a pencil. I got dog biscuits. And I got a drawing pad. And I got comic books. Woo-wee! That's all you need. Yeah. And oh no, I forgot my wife. No, I'm only kidding. So I'm gonna see Hawk Baby this week. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, Hawk Baby. So the adventures continue, man. So guys, read your comics, Hawk Dog, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Read your comics to make you smart. Scotty is my favorite. She's my favorite kid. Hawk Baby is my favorite. She's my favorite kid. She is my favorite. She's my favorite kid. Hawk Baby is the best. She's the best kid. Hawk Baby is the best. She's the best kid. Oh, so it's me and you, kid.
Hey there, Elvis. What do you say there, Mama? Hey, brother. Oh. I'm caught in a trap, and you want out. My love was too much for Elvis. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? Yeah.
Oh, come on now. Dudes, we're on our bikes again, brah. So Linda we were bike riding by the beach, right? And the lifeguard came out, and we're on our bikes, me and Hawk Woman, and the lifeguard said, "All right, guys, have a good bike ride." And Hawk Woman goes, "You too." He ain't riding a bike. Jeez, oh boy. Oh my God.
I did think you noticed that.
That's like, "Hey, have a good flight." You too. Sure. Good times. Good times. I didn't do any skids or wheelies yet. I am hauling keister. I'm doing at least Mach 1. Oh yeah. Get your motor running. Out on the highway. Looking for adventure. Or whatever comes our way. I just want to make it happen. Kick the world in a love embrace. Fire off your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning. Heavy metal thunder. I gotta go. Here we are, Cape Cod. Yes, sir. I'm going out. I'm going to meet the family out there. They're way out there. I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna run out there. You guys run with me. We're running. Running with the devil. And so tomorrow we're going to an outdoor flea market out here in the old Cape, and I'm gonna see what they got. Last year I went, and I found a good graphic novel. I got a couple nice Silver Age books there, but tomorrow we'll see what we got. Oh, look what I found. Look at this. This is a skeleton. You never know what you find at the beach, guys. Whew. Hey guys, Higgy Pop here. I'm at a flea market in Cape Cod, and I'm gonna check it out. It's rainy, so there's not a lot of vendors here, but let's see what they got, all right? Yep. Found some comics. Let's see what we got here. Batman Legacy, Robin, graphic novels, Unconventional Warfare, Greg Rucka. I don't know if I have that graphic novel. Of course, I got the JSA classic. I got those.
flasher. These are all trade paperbacks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get it.
You can sit with it.
Infinite Crisis classics.
Yes, it will. Then he's stepping
Hey, you can sit where I'll do.
I found
I
some.
don't want to put them in
I
cardboard.
found a box of comics here. We'll check it out.
Hey guys, Higgy Pop here. Thanks so much for joining me. As you can see, I am not in the Hawks Nest. I'm up at the Cape Cod. I took my car with the dog. I didn't see my aunt. I'm up at Cape Cod. But good times, man. Good times. Family. Comic books. Yeah. But I'll be back in the Hawks Nest. I got a buttload of comics to show you. All those stuff I got from Felix. I got gifted from Felix. Felix are awesome. They deserve another go through, man. I've been reading those suckers. Fantastic. Thank you, Felix. But what a gift, dude. I'm not used to such gifts, Felix. I mean, when I was a kid, it was tight. I was always gifted batteries, gifts not included. You know what I'm saying? Hey, oh, hey, oh, oh. I was like, hey, thanks for the batteries. You know? But listen, I went to that I went to the flea market. Good time. I'll show you what I got. I got to see Hawk Baby, as you can see. She's so cute. She's so cute. And you know, some babies. Anyways, at the flea market, boom. Check this stuff out. These are some Submariners I did not have. Issue number 41. All right, Jerry Conway wrote it, and George Tuska on the art. A nice 12 center. September of '71. It's a 15 center. All right. It says, your time has come, Atlantean. Fall before you full fury of rock. The rock that walks like a man. Walks like a man. Talks like a man. I mean, some people think their babies are cute, you know, and I just go with it. God bless them, you know. I mean, this one lady, she had a kid. She's like, isn't my baby cute? I mean, I was like, how many months is your baby? She said, it's 18 months. I was like, looks more like 670 months. I mean, it looks like the kid, it looked like Benjamin Button. It looked like the kid should be sitting on a porch in a rocking chair, smoking a pipe, talking about 70s rock music. It looked like I was talking to Tony Soprano. It was like, hey, how are you? Yeah. And, yeah. So, it's crazy, man. It's like the baby had a pack of Pall Malls in his diaper. And I was just like, is that kid all right? Only kidding. Beautiful baby. And issue number 60 I got. Scourge of the Seven Seas, Submariner. Namor invades the surface world. These are all Submariners I did not have. They had a bunch. And the prices were a little crazy as the people I saw. This vendor here, he was so cockeyed. When he cried, tears went down his back. Wow. Oof. Homely. Nice guy, though. He can make a glass eye cry. I was like, ah! Ooh. I'm only kidding. Great people. Great people. These people look down on me over here. In Cape Cod, around here, this is my cousin's house. Very uppity. I can't afford to live in the mailbox. But these people, they're uppity, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And, but this guy here, he was nice. Nice and homely. It looked like he was chasing parked cars. I mean, wow. So this is a great book. The Invasion of New York with Steve Gerber, one of my favorite writers. And Sam Queskin is the artist inside, all right? The cover's by Rich Buckler and Gaspar Saladino. Sam Queskin is a very interesting artist. He started young. He used to copy the Sunday comics to learn how to draw. Then he went into the army. Then he put himself through some schooling. He died in 2005. He was born in 1924. Sam Queskin, and he worked on a lot of early horror books. He worked for Atlas Comics. He did Strange Tales, Adventures into Terror, and Journey into Mystery. Did Uncanny Tales, and did some westerns. He did Kid Colt Outlaw. Sam Queskin. Very thorough career there, Sam. He won some awards. He won some awards. Guys, thanks for joining me, man. Whew. Vacation. My mother-in-law's here. Wow. I need glasses to see my mother-in-law. 2 glasses of scotch. Oh! All right, just kidding. And issue number 61 to round out the Submariner. Scourge of the Seven Seas. He's fighting Dr. Hydro. This is the first appearance of Dr. Hydro. Guys, the lighting is bad. It's bad. I'm not in the Hawk's Nest for crying out loud. And it's also, there's a guy in here called the Gremlin. He's got some sort of all-seeing eye. He hypnotizes people. It's his first appearance also. All right, Bill Everett does the art, and Win Mortimer does the art inside also. He helps him out. And Jim Mooney does a lot of the inks in this. This came out in May of '73. Look at me. Bill Everett and John Romita on the cover. And I'll show you this real quick. I will. And yeah, man. Yeah. So look at the jib on Submariner. Look at him. He looks as confused as a homeless man in house arrest. I'm telling you, just confused. And before I left, Hawkman was in high action back at home back in my hometown. Before I left, I mean, I saved the turtle. You guys saw that. And I gotta tell you the story. I saved this old guy that weighed about 400 pounds. So I did some powerlifting. He fell on the ground in a parking lot, and it was 1,000,000 degrees out, and he's on the ground going ah ah. And I went over there. I was like, cuckoo, cuckoo. And I picked him up, and he wasn't. His legs wouldn't work. He's like, I was like, man. But I saved him. Hawkman saved him. Chalk one up in the win column. So I've been very busy. I wanted to show you the Gremlin. Where is he? Here's the Gremlin. That's the Gremlin. This guy right here. Yep. And don't worry. Submariner took care of all these guys. Dr. Hydro, he's going to sink them like a 1-foot putt. Good old Submariner. Good old Wingfoot. So that's what I got. I got 3 Submariner books. And one vendor had 2 short boxes full of trade paperbacks. And I pretty much have all the stories that he had. I mean, trade paperbacks are fun. Believe me, I know. And this goes out to my man Easy. Cause he's easy. Hot stuff. Look at the little devil. Oh, yeah. So I bought all these I'm going to show you right here. I bought for $15. There's a box of Toon books. All right, man. Check them out, man. Little devil. This is issue number 58. All right. And it's a giant size Harvey. And 52 pages. And it's awesome. He's heating up the iron with his breath. My wife can do that. She with her breath. Yeah. So I drove up, just me and Hawk Dog, and my wife drove up with my mother-in-law. I wouldn't drive with my wife. No way. I mean, she's not a very safe driver, man. She got the new car, but she wants to hit a deer. I mean, I don't blame her. But the deer was in a zoo. I was like, whoa! I said, come on now. So that's what you don't want to see when you're driving. Okay, anyways. So, hot stuff. And I picked this bad boy up. This one is in a condition of whoa minus. This is Homer the Happy Ghost. Check him out, man. This thing is barely holding on by a thread. Barely. Yeah. I was going to send Hawkwoman on her own little vacation. I said, do you want to go to Bermuda? She goes, yeah. I said, I'll send you. And I got her tickets for the Bermuda Triangle. And she got real mad at me. Ba-doop-boom. So, as you can see, this thing is barely hanging on. And look at that. Reduce. Don't be fat. These guys cut right to the chase back in the day. People weren't sensitive back in the day. They're like, look how fat you are. I was like, thanks, Mom. I was a chubby kid. Speaking of chubby kid, check this out, man. Check this out. Dell Comics. Marge's Tubby. I was called Tubby back in the day. Yeah, I was the fat kid. Always running behind my other brothers. I was like, keep up. Come on, wait up. And they're like, come on, Tubby. I used to get winded just walking through shag carpet. I'm telling you, I was fat, dude. Yeah. They used to take me to the beach. They used me to sell shade. They made a lot of money. And look at him. He's got the ice cream on the gut. He's got a couple hot dogs. Man, I've been grilling like a madman out here at the Cape. And juicy fruit gum. Look at that. Safety quiz. Remember they always used to say, don't eat and then go swimming after you eat? Why not? I can swim whenever I want, pal. Yeah. So here we go. I got some more Harveys. Giant size Harvey. Issue number 59. Richie Rich, Dollars and Cents. The poor little rich boy. Yep. I dedicate this to my man, Swag. Duh. I'm going to see Swag soon. He's going to be coming out to Terrific Con, him and Beckerman. Beckerman, the third nipple bandit. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Hawk Baby's the best. I can't stop saying it. You know? I'm not going to spoil it. I hate kids that are spoiled. I told my wife, I said, that kid's spoiled. She says, no, all kids smell that way. I was like, I think you're not understanding what I'm saying. Oh. All right. So I got Richie Rich by Harvey Comics. Zillions, issue number 7. There's many titles for Richie Rich. Yep. Yes, indeed. But the neighbors around here, like I said, they're uppity. I don't feel very welcome. I feel about as welcome as a fart in an elevator. You know what I'm saying? They see me walking the dog, they're like, why I oughta? Martha, look at this heathen. I was like, keep it walking, pal. I'll sick this dog on you. Anyway, speaking of Hawk Dog, he's not feeling well. He's got a bad tooth. Archie and Me, Expo 70, number 37. All right, it's a 15 center. He said, it's great to be here at Japan's Expo 70, especially where I can bump into Archie. That's the principal. All right. And I got Yosemite Sam. I'm a rootin' tootin'. And what's up? Gold Key, baby. Oh, man. Look at the bikes. Look at the bikes, kid. Nice. I was doing wheelies on my bike, and I did a skid. So listen, this Hawkwoman thinks she's funny. I did an awesome hole shot. I did a skid. I said, look at my skid. She goes, it's like the one in your shorts. I said, very funny. I said, I'm going home. Loser. And then I gave her a wedgie. So, Tom and Jerry. Yeah. Awesome. Gold Key, baby. Nice. Guys, thanks for joining me on vacation. So I got some more of these. These are Dennis the Menace, number 130. I got a bunch of Dennis the Menace at home. And there he is feeding the dogs. Look at that. He's painting the doghouse. Hey, how are you? Hey, you want to pump iron? Hey, can you spot me? And I got Dennis the Menace and his pal, issue number 34. This is a 35 center from Fawcett Comics. Joey. Hey, yo, Joey, how you doing? Hey, Joey, I see you swinging. All right, Joey. Yeah. The other night, my wife made, for dessert, she made chocolate mousse. I got the antler caught in my throat. Oh! And more Dennis the Menace from Fawcett Comics. This one's in a condition of whoa minus. Issue number 153 from 1977. He's shocking his papa. Yes. Yeah. But here on vacation, it's good, man. Everything's going according to plan. Not my plan, but it's going. This is a cool one. I just read this. I just got back from the flea market. Dennis the Menace, the Go-Go Special by Hank Ketchum. They call this the Go-Go Special. It's a fatty because it's all about automobiles and transportation. Planes, trains, and automobiles. So it's a beauty. I love it. I thumbed through this. I really enjoyed it. See? Cars. Yep. Yes. So, let's see. Yeah, so I'm all alone right now, just me and Hawk Dog. They went out to dinner, all right, everyone. I said, I'm going to sit this one out. And if they go out, they always say, this is what Hawk Woman does. Every time we go out, I walk out, she goes, you're going to wear that? I was like, what? You know? I mean, yes, I'm going to wear this. No, I put this on just so I could walk out and you could roll your eyes at me. That's why I put this on. What's wrong with what I wear? Dennis the Menace. Yours truly, XXX. Issue number 154, 1976. And I got Archie Comics, Madhouse Comics. It's the little Dracula. Yep. Yeah, so Yeah, these people at the flea market, they were homely. This one guy, he was so homely he could make a statue flinch because I almost poo-pooed in my trousers. Dennis the Menace. So I'm very happy I got some of these because I got some Christmas specials. And I'm trying to get all the Dennis the Menace Christmas specials, and I did not have this one. It's in a very rough condition. 1972. There's old Santa. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. And I got this Christmas special from 1972. The good old days. Christmas special. Nice. Alright. There's not really any Christmas theme on the cover besides the word Christmas. But here we go. This is a good one. Christmas special, 1973. Fawcett Comics. That's a beauty. That's a beaut. Yep. Yes, indeed. And, let's see. I got this Golden Key Mickey Mouse. Boom. Do you know how Mexicans cut pizza? With their little Caesars. All right, guys. Before I left home, I took up my drawing pad, obviously, but I took a couple comics that I picked up at Second Alarm. When I get home, I got a whole bunch of comics I want to show you. But our buddy, our pal, Jim Shooter. I really love Jim Shooter just because of the Legion of Superheroes, and I appreciate Jim Shooter's origin story. He reminds me of Joe Kubert. He started at a young age. Family needed money. He's like, I'm going to write some stories and send them to DC Comics. He says, the title, Legion of Superheroes, needs a lot of help, and I can write it. And he did. And before I left, I went to Second Alarm, and I picked this one up. This is one I did not have. Number 373, Adventure Comics. All right? And that's the Tornado Twins. And that's a Neil Adams cover. But Jim Shooter does some art inside with Win Mortimer. Mort Weisinger took Jim Shooter under his wing and showed him the ropes, all about the comic book business and the in and outs. And Jim Shooter soaked it up like a sponge, starting by writing stories for Adventure Comics and the Legion of Superheroes. And then he started doing a little bit of artwork, all right? And so this is 373, all right? And he wrote this story. This is the Tornado Twins, which is what they really are. I don't want to spoil it. It's Iris West and Barry Allen's kids. All right, they go to the future to open up to display a statue of the Flash and show appreciation to the Flash. And they go in there and they start showing off. They're like, and the Legion of Superheroes are. First of all, they beat up my man Karate Kid. That's my favorite Legionnaire, Karate Kid. And I'm like, that ain't possible, right? And then they're like, who is this guy? So Karate Kid gets all angry. He starts training harder. He's like, yeah, paint the fence, right? And then he finally, they go at it again. Then they find out that they are the Tornado Twins, which are the descendants of the Flash. And they have superpowers. And they're like, that ain't fair. And then the Legionnaire, before they found that out, they were like, you guys want to join? And they're like, we don't want to join your stupid team. They're being jerks. But fun story, great book, and Jim Shooter. When I get home, I'm gonna do a story on the Legionnaires. I'm a huge Legion fan, and I never did a video on the Legion yet. And I also, before I left, I got this. The Coming of Caleb Hammer. This is Marvel premiere. And I never had this, and I always wanted it. And Second Alarm had it, man. I got it. This guy's tougher than a yellow toenail. I'm telling you. He's the best. And also, Frank Miller and Tony DiZuniga on the cover. So, awesome. Frank Miller cover, man. Check it. I also have another Frank Miller cover I'm going to show you next. And Devil's Starry Anvil, this story is called. And Caleb Hammer's cool. This guy's real tough, man. And awesome story, real fun. He uses his brain. He doesn't just beat people up. He has a gun. He just uses it for show. He doesn't shoot anyone. And yeah, man, awesome. Art is by Gene Day. And Gene Day's art, it really reminds me of Mike Grell. He does a superb job. Superb. Gene Day. Let me show you this art in here. It looks like early Mike Grell art. I really enjoyed it. He got that Clint Eastwood look. He's like, This guy's getting punched right in the lips. Speaking of punched in the lips, look at this. Look at this art I drew. This is my version of the Blue Beetle, and he's swinging in. I'm picturing the bug. His little ship is up above him, and he's swinging down, and he's hitting this guy in the trench coat right in the head, and he disarms him. He's like, "Take that, copper!" See. I've been doing a lot of drawing. So here is another Frank Miller cover. Issue number 7, Marvel Spotlight, featuring the Star-Lord, all right? And Tom Sutton does all the art in this. And I read these. These are fun stories. I got the first one. Hold on. Issue number 6. Star-Lord, the saga begins, all right? This came out in 1980, May of 80. Dude looks like a lady. The cover's by Bill Sienkiewicz. And the saga of Star-Lord. There you go, man. How did Star-Lord keep his pants up? He used an asteroid belt. Yeah. What did the Galaxy say in an interview? He said, "No comment. No comment. No comment." Yeah. How do planets get clean? They take a meteor shower. Oh! Yeah. What planet has a beard? It's a dwarf planet. They all have beards. Yeah. 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 Why is the sun so arrogant? Because he thinks everything revolves around him. Little does he know. So there's 6 and there's 7. Boom. Yeah. Yep. Doug Mensch does all the writing and Tom Sutton does all the art. Fun stuff. And before I left, I don't know, I just want to show you this. I've been reading Resurrection Man, and this is issue number 4. All right, this is coming fast and furious, but it was dragging at the beginning. I'm like, why? Why are we rehashing all this? But then at the end, they introduce a new character, and it's the Human Target. It's going to help him because it's very convoluted, but the Human Target is joining up with Resurrection Man. Booyah! DC does it again, baby. And I drew this on the back. This is what I see when I close my eyes at night. All right, guys. Oh, and this is something I'm going to read to Hawk Dog. Bedtime Stories with Hawk Dog. I was going to do this while I was up here, but I don't think I'm going to have time. This is just the Origins, Secret Origins, done by Alex Ross. And it is fun, obviously. Fun. Who's having fun? And everyone's having fun. There's Plastic Man. There is Aquaman Ron Foss. Anyways, guys. I'll be back in the Hawk's Nest. Business as usual. Boom, boom, boom. Thanks for joining me, man. Read your comics. They make you smart.